Welcome to another episode of Stuck in the Middle podcast, man.
Uh-huh.
I'm one of your hosts, Reflex.
I'm AK.
Son, we got two dudes in the building, right? I don't know, man.
Talk to me.
You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Yo, we got a DJ in the building.
Uh-huh.
DMV's finest, man. Most sought after DJ and BossLife, the most infamous, famous promoter in the DMV right now, man. Fam, like,
thank you. Appreciate
you just got off time with time. How'd that go?
It was good, man. You know, we vibed a little bit.
Yes,
talked,
sir.
Did what we had to do, and now I'm here. I heard your questions are tougher though, so
Nah,
you ready?
man. I don't know. You ready to answer?
Always, man.
Yo, bro, like, how you out here doing your thing, man? Like, how did you come to be like the DJ that everybody's looking after right now, for real?
Patience.
Yeah.
And most importantly, being humble, for real. It's like, at one point, I was like, F it. I don't want to do it no more. There's no money. People don't really care about DJs. But then again, it's like, that's something I really want to do. So I just had to humble myself a little bit more and just be patient and wait for my time.
Why DJing though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was it that, you were like, yo, I want to DJ?
I love music, but I can't rap. I can't rap. I can't play the keyboard, but I will mix it together no matter what you throw my way. So it was just like, just hanging around a couple of dudes like Don't Jealous Me back in the day, Didi Mula.
Like the Don't Jealous Me, like the Niger dude?
Yeah.
He's out in the UK.
Well, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
He changed his name to Io Gold.
He's still in the DMV?
Io?
Yeah. I ain't seen him in a minute, yo.
Because you don't go out like that.
That'd be a homebody, yo.
That ain't a bad thing for it.
Nah, but yeah, like as a promoter, like, you know what I'm saying, that's one of my questions. Like, how do you deal with like shady promoters, like promoters who are like nasty, who don't really, you know what I mean? Like, how do you deal with that?
Get them.
You just don't talk to them. For real, all I want to do at the end of the night is get paid and go home. But promoters tend to not respect DJs because they feel as though they can do without us. But they fail to realize we can do without them. So it's like, okay, if you can promote your party, but if your DJ don't show up, what are you going to do? You're going to lose your followers, you're going to lose your fans. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, okay, if you're going to disrespect me, then I can't work with you. So, I mean, nowadays I tend not to work with promoters. I work with the actual owners of the club. So if a promoter calls me and say, hey, I need you to DJ, I'm like, okay, fine. We're going to meet with your owner and set the deal.
How you feel about that, yo? BossLife, Mr. Promoter. First of all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a promoter, what do you do? Like, you know, for cats who don't know, for like.
I'm a promoter and a manager. And just to build off of what he said, you said DJs could do without promoters. I mean, yeah and no, because it's kind of like we need each other. You feel me? The same way you said, you know, if we promote a party and no DJ show up, ain't no party. The same way if you show up to an empty hall, you DJing for yourself. You can do that in your basement.
But I can still get paid.
You can still get paid, but that exposure, that one person in the crowd that might catch you on Snap, like, oh, yo, this DJ's dope, might be that next person that, you know, might have an event, a wedding, a baby shower or something. I'll be like, oh, I heard this DJ and so.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and recommend them. So you feel me? But promoters these days are janky, unfortunately.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by janky?
I mean, when I say janky, it's just like promoters are out for themselves. At the end of the day, it's everybody's payday. You feel me? Promoters are trying to get their money.
Mm-hmm.
And if that means I got to take $100 out of the DJ money, then hey, that's what I got to do. But that's not supposed to be.
He's shaking his
So
head.
wait, both of your friends, right?
Yeah.
Both of your friends, right?
Yeah.
This is a conversation you guys have all the time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it still feels so fresh. Like there's not something y'all squash. Like
This one of those conversations that probably will never get, I don't want to say settled, but it's just kind of like one of those conversations that's going to be ongoing because they have, you know, so much value in their work. They're the life of the party. You feel me? You can't have a party without a DJ, but DJs, how do I say this without, it's like, let me see. All right, so if I'm a promoter, right? And
you
I
are
know,
a promoter.
hypothetically speaking, I won't put myself in that janky line. But let's say I know you personally, right?
Okay.
I would expect a discount. automatically. Which it shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't mix personal and business. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I would always call that person that's personal to me, so I can get a lower price. Because promoters have so much to pay for.
Right.
Now, I'm not devaluing the DJ, but the way it would come off is I'm devaluing the DJ because I want that discount, or I want a lower price, or I want this. And that's why the DJs be so mad at us, because I'm like, yo, I got to pay security, I got to pay bottle girls, I got to pay this, I got to pay that. And they're just like, but you promised me 300. No, all I got is 150.
Dang. You ever like being that, you know, so y'all know each other? You ever like not connive, but like you'll be like, yeah, we better finesse this club or lounge. As far as like, you know what I'm saying, jack that joint up and come up, or like,
Do you guys ever work together?
Yeah,
Yeah, we work together.
a bunch of times. But I mean, as far as
it's like the relationship.
nah, we don't. I mean, I could speak
Not to that level.
Yeah.
We try to do business straightforward. Like, we want to break that name, man. We want to bring the art of partying back. We don't want that, you know, oh, this DJ's janky or that promoter's janky. I could speak, you know, for both me and him, where it's like we care about the whole art of partying, not just the money part. You feel me? There's a bunch of events that he's pulled up and do for me for the freebie, just like, yo, I want this party to be lit. The same goes for me, where he hit me up like, I need you to promote this, and I'm not, I do it. So we know we care more about the art than the financial. So I think that, you know, really works well.
When you say art, could you paint a picture of this art for people who don't know, you know, the whole promoting lifestyle? Like, what is the art to it?
Anybody who's from the DMV,
Bro, y'all Instagram and Twitter pages be looking like it's just flyers, bro.
yeah. But I mean, let me take it all the way back. Like, y'all remember Sheriff Road? Y'all remember Sheriff Road? You remember Sheriff Road? Right?
Yep.
Did anybody have to promote those parties?
No.
Not really.
It was word of mouth, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to get back to. You feel me? I don't want to say we're trying to take the power away from promoters, but it's kind of like nobody goes to parties to party no more. They go to parties to show off, like, oh, I'm at a party, I'm popping bottles, the art of partying is getting taken away. You don't
but when you put on the flyer, you know what I'm saying, like table, bottles, like, you know, so you contributed to that.
I mean, understandable.
But back in the day, it's like you didn't really have that. Like, you didn't have bottle girls. I mean, you had it, but our age, let me just say our generation. It's like, why would I go to the club and pay $20 and sit at a table where I can go down the Sheriff Road, pay $5, or sneak through the window and have the fun of my life and go home? So it's just like, party nowadays is just, I mean, I'm not a promoter. I tell everybody that. They be like, can you promote? Yeah, I'll post your picture, but I feel like promoting is as a DJ, is far more than just posting pictures, because I can get 10 people to go and post a picture. That's not really promoting. It's like you have to hit up people privately, like, I'm having this event. I want you to invite your friends, tell your friends to tell your friends. Because I can tell my dad to go post a picture of a party on his page. That doesn't mean he's promoting. Right. 10 people gonna like it, but nobody probably show up.
And that's one of the biggest mistakes I feel like young promoters these days make. They feel like if you have a good Instagram following or a good Twitter following, you could just post that flyer and your party will be, you know, there. But it doesn't really work like that.
I mean, having a following don't mean that, you know, all them people leaving the DMV area, you know.
That is
Some
true.
of them might leave out of town or out of the country and stuff like that. I think partying these days is a culture. You know, it's a culture that we've adopted, because people actually go to the mall on, let's say, if they're going out on Thursday night, they leave work early, they hit the mall, or when they leave work, they go to the mall to buy stuff, you know, to go show off for that day. Like,
Can I still be hitting the mall though? Yo, I ain't been to the mall in a minute.
What?
Yeah, I'm a homebody, so yeah.
You can't back-to-back outfits in the DMV, man. These photographers,
It's
Like,
you
they
up.
pay attention. Like, they know what you're wearing.
oh, they'll
Yeah.
get you. Oh,
Like, it's crazy. Like,
where to post the stuff at though?
It be on the like the
Everywhere.
Instagram pages and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
it be everywhere. Like, people go and then like, oh, you didn't take a picture of that outfit. Nah, somebody know you took a picture of that outfit. You just don't know.
Dang.
I got stories about that for days.
I mean, let's hear it.
I remember there was one time I was at Stonefish. Like,
That joint just closed, right?
yeah, they recently just closed.
That was one of my questions. Like, why
What,
it
they
seem
closed
like
Stonefish?
yeah.
Yeah, they
Why it
closed.
seem like, you know what I'm
Damn.
saying, like, y'all skip it. Why it seem like every DMV lounge or club be open and a year later close? Like, y'all got an inside scoop on that?
He probably do.
I mean, the only scoop we have so far on that is just kind of like, you know, those are still government-owned buildings. When they want their building back, they're gonna take it.
I feel like that joint is just gonna open next year under a different name.
I mean, they moved that Stonefish party to Elevate on K Street. You know, so a freak style Friday.
Was that one of your top like venues? Like,
Yeah, Stonefish showed me love.
you DJ at Stonefish?
Nah, I never did.
You got like a set number like lounges or clubs that you DJ at, or you just open
Before
every weekend?
Before or now? Like
Both,
back
yeah.
in the day, yeah, I had like I think what Wednesday to Sunday, but I couldn't do it and go to school. So, and because now it's like I'm no matter where, no matter what, I'm not like my price is not gonna change. So if you're not paying me, I'm not DJing at your club or at your party. Period. So it's like I cut down like most of those clubs and most of those places because it's like okay, like he said, oh, we want to pay security and we want to pay bottle girls, but if you make $10,000, you're not gonna pay me $1,000.
Hypothetical number there.
If you make
Yeah, I was gonna say like
okay, let me be reasonable. If you
I
make
gotta be in
like
that business.
if you make like $3,000, you're not gonna pay me $500. No, you're still gonna pay me $250 or $150. And if you make $600, you're still gonna pay me $150 or $250.
See,
So
and that's
it's
where
just
the
like,
problem comes in.
so it's just like they'll hit you with, "Oh, we didn't make them much money." That has nothing to do with me. Because if you'd have made 3 times the money, you'd still pay me the same. So,
So what's that price?
huh?
What's your price?
That's it.
Okay, so to do at the club or at a party?
You said it's the same.
No, it's not.
if you want to,
No, I'm saying if I set a certain price.
Oh, if
with
you set a certain
Yeah.
price. Okay, let's just say the club.
Okay, a club. 2 things that factor in a club.
Okay.
Am I the only one DJing? Do you have 2 or 3 DJs? If I'm the only one DJing, I'll charge you probably $33.50, depending on the event.
Man, I thought it was more than that. 350
Yeah, I
seemed
mean-
too small to me.
At a club, the club starts at 11.
and you only you DJ not only, but you DJ like 2 hours, right?
Yeah, so if I'm not just gonna charge you $700. Some people do it. I know a couple people that
Bruh.
do it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I know a bunch of people.
A club
who do it.
starts at, let's just say 10. It closes at 2.
3:30.
3:30. How long
Club
is that?
starting no
Yeah,
10.
but then at
Well, I
10,
mean, you gotta
from
be there at
10 to
10,
like
you know.
11:30, I'm not really working. Like I can put a mix and just sit there and do whatever I want to do.
Yo,
But you're on the
drink.
clock though.
I'm on the clock, right? But then again, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna put myself at like, oh, I'm like the best DJ in the DMV.
Right.
So I'm not gonna just walk into the club the first night and be like, okay, you pay me $600. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But if I see like after 2 or 3 months you're having sold out events at that club, then my price is gonna go up. But walking in the door, and if it's 2 or 3 DJs, I'll probably charge you like $200. I feel like, because honestly, I'm probably going to DJ mostly an hour, because most people now want to DJ prime time, and I really don't care for that. I just want to get paid and go home. So
Why don't you care about prime time?
because it's
prime time's like 2 p.m., right?
Yeah,
prime
I'm-
time is like the last hour.
it's
of the
like
club.
the last hour and a half. Everybody wants to play prime time. I'm not about to fight with people just to play prime time. Like some clubs will set and be like, some DJs understand it. Like I've worked with people where it's like, okay, if you open the club, and because when you open the club, there's really nobody there. So if you open the club, they'll give you like maybe a good 30 minutes at the end because nobody really heard you play. But some people just feel as though they're up there and they feel like they're supposed to play at that time. Now, whether I play at that time or I play at the beginning, my pay doesn't change, so that doesn't factor me at all. My name is still on the flyer. People know I'm still there. I can talk on the mic.
People came to see you.
So it's like I can talk on the mic and I can still make my presence being felt without actually DJing. So
What is a DJ who just stays on the turntable without, controlling the crowd through the mic?
that's
A
just
rookie.
someone who plays music.
Is that something you had to learn? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like,
is it
like,
important?
it's very important. Like people don't understand. Like I used to be a DJ where I would sit there and play all night and not say a word.
Without crowd control.
Like
your DJing is
yeah, like if you can't tell the crowd what's playing and who's playing and what's playing
Put your
next,
hands up
go get drinks or go. Like they don't know who's really playing. Like you can hit your name on the computer all day, but it's like sometimes the crowd when it.
The funniest thing is these days crowd control has become slightly more important than the music.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
you know this when you're in the club, like most of the time the DJ is cutting the music off anyway. You know, I'm so and so. Oh, drink. You know, like that's become more important, especially for us promoters. I want you to tell everybody, go get drinks. I want you to tell everybody, bars about
that's your bag.
Yeah, because it's like I want you to control everything. If you
It's
just
like
playing
you
music all night.
It's like you're artist. It's like you performing. Like you can go there and sing your songs all day, like back to back to back to back. But as an artist, you stop and you interact with the crowd. That's basically is all fall in the same line.
Yeah, I feel that. Yo, you ever like organize an event and you flop?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. A lot of
I
it.
can testify.
It has to be. Matter of fact, every time I've organized a Cameroonian-based event, it's always flopped.
In the DMV or like?
In the DMV.
Would you say you're a DMV-based promoter?
Yeah.
Would you say you're a DMV-based DJ?
No. Well, not now, not no more.
So where it's hard? Well, okay, you're DMV-based. So is it harder to crack this market? Like,
What is it with Cameroonians, pretty much?
Cameroonians feel like because they know you personally, they don't have to
support.
it's not even support. They don't have to do business with you. You can have an event for Cameroonians. For example, Cameroonian Independence Day had an event. No Cameroonian showed up. Then I look at social media and they're all like at a Nigerian-based event, and I'm like, how? But it's their mentality is like, why are we gonna come out and support this Cameroonian guy? Like, no pity for that. You feel me? Rather than let's go put money behind him so he can go forward, and promote us more. They just don't. I don't know. They don't think like that. So every time I've done a Cameroonian-based event, flopped.
Yo, go ahead. Yo, for you as a DJ, right? Does that influence how you play? Cause like I'll be honest, man. You like the joints that I go to, Nigeria's taking over. Like I'll say like Cameroon the past 2 years we've been putting out tracks. Like does that influence what you play?
Like he said, like there can be that one person in the club that books you for like a wedding or something. Like it does in a certain way where like if there's 5 people in the club and they're dancing to Nigerian music, I will keep them dancing. Like I won't go to Cameroon and then have them go sit down. Like that makes me look bad. So it just like depends on your crowd. And if there's nobody there, I'm playing my friend's music all day long. Like
when there's nobody.
I don't think, like,
no, not in that sense. Not in that sense. Like I'm playing music that I enjoy. Like, at that point, I'm having fun.
Right.
to further build on that, right? You can have like let's say 15 Cameroonians in the club. You could drop a joint from Magasco, Reflex, Kimbo, Detox, anybody. They're just you drop one thing from, let's say, like a Davido or something. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Like, but in my head, it's just like, yo, we just played songs from people you call your brothers, like people that are your family.
Right.
No reaction. You play this one song from a Nigerian artist, which I'm not trying to put. You just like, you show him so much more love. So it's kind of like I can't blame him if he playing Nigerian tracks all night, because there's Cameroonians in there. When he dropped that Cameroonian song, they just look at you like.
I mean, we Cameroonians don't promote ourselves, period. Like, I mean,
sadly,
it all boils down to that. Like, okay, for example, I dropped a mix couple of months ago, and
shameless plug. I did a drop.
You did a drop? Matter of fact,
You
I
didn't
need
even
to
use
get,
it.
I need, exactly. I need to get it.
Yo,
back.
this
I
ain't
can't tell you
even-
give me a drop and you send me a whole like.
I sent you a variety.
You
like,
sent me like
choose.
20, and you didn't even cut them. I don't
Choose.
do that.
All right,
You're
whatever.
supposed to cut it. I'm gonna. I didn't come for you.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because but when Barack did his
Drop.
his
I sent him the
right?
same thing.
He sent him the same
And
thing.
he
Barack
could- well,
was
not
like,
the
he
same-
sat there, like, how do I even choose? But then when he
Exactly.
played it, one just cut him
Yeah,
off.
but
he cut it, right?
He cut it. It was like, yo, this
Maybe
is
you know
dope.
how to do that. I don't know how to do that.
All right, cool.
I
Next
gotta
time
find
I'll cut it.
Kimbo and Stunner Kimbo to do
Next
it.
time
Kimbo's
I'ma
gonna
cut-
take like probably God
forget-
knows how long.
I love Kimbo, man, but I want these drops. All the drops. Hit me up, man. Kimbo, stay in Texas, man.
Ooh. Ooh.
Nah, man, I love Kimbo, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So basically, the mix. If you y'all can't see the stats, but 80 to probably 75 to 80% was mostly Nigerians that downloaded it or Nigerians that played it. Not saying they're not Cameroon songs. There are Cameroon songs in there, but the way I made it was such a way where if I play a song and I play the next song, you won't really know it's a Cameroonian song.
Dang,
Just
that's tough.
of how I made it sound like. Because okay, like now I'm working on the all Cameroon mix, and I want to see how that's gonna go. Like like from the first song to the last song, it's all Cameroon.
What are you gonna title this?
The title is 237 not the code.
237 what?
237 not the code.
Oh, not the code.
Not the code,
Oh,
yeah. Yo, y'all already heard that first.
Yeah,
They're
man.
getting the first
Watch
right here,
out for
right?
that 237 at the code.
DJ Mulukuku about to drop
Yeah,
here
so
with a
I'ma
Cameroon
see-
mix.
I gotta hear
Fire
this.
coming.
I'm gonna see how that one goes. If I can, cause like Cameroonians, okay, for example, your stuff, your album release party, most of the people in there were French, but they weren't Cameroonians. And the way we made it, you will not like really know that was like not Cameroonians in there. Like if you watch the video, if you see the crowd and the way he interacted with the crowds, you won't know that those are not Cameroonians. But most of those people in there were not Cameroonians, and it's just how we don't support each other. Period.
Like John said,
That's
man.
facts. Yeah.
How do you know what I'm saying, like you as a book promoter and you as a DJ, how do artists here, you know what I'm saying, like I'm just use me for example, how can I break, you know what I mean, like in the market back home, or you know what I'm saying, as vice, like as opposed to when artists come here and like they, you know what I'm saying, like the local and the Mr. Leo, and then when they come here they get it.
Yo, matter of fact, I'm glad you asked that question because I gotta take shots at all those artists back home. Because it's kind of like, yo, we promote all y'all music. You feel me? From the Mr. Leos to the Jovies, TZ, Panjak, all of them. We promote all their music. You feel me? We can drop music down here in the diaspora and nobody share it. Nobody even. You feel me? Like the Cameroon music industry still growing. They make it seem like us down here have nothing to do with that music industry growing. You know, they drop their music, we share it. They come down here, you know, we show them love, promote their shows. We can drop a song today. I've not seen not one Cameroonian artist share a song from the diaspora. Not one. Nobody.
Wouldn't you feel like they think that we already got it good over here? That's why they don't feel the need to support.
Not even close. Not even close. If you look at some of these people, it's like Magasco, for example. Magasco's eating right now. He's up there. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
Mr. Leo too.
Mr. Leo, even Panjak is. You feel me? There's a bunch of artists back there that are like up there, but then it's like, how could we be up there? You guys have millions of views on your videos. We're struggling to break 100K. You feel me? That's because we need that support to build the industry together. But I don't know, like I don't want to just assume, but they all feel like, oh, they're in that diaspora, they're not in the Cameroonian industry. I don't think that's true. You feel me? We contributing as much to the industry as they are. So I don't want to say if they stop showing us love, we're gonna stop showing them love, because at the end of the day, I want that industry to grow. But it's kind of like, all right, someone's got to give. Y'all got to start helping us the same way we help y'all. You feel me? It's kind of like, I feel like, let's say an artist like Reflex go to Cameroon right now. Can a Mr. Leo, somebody come open up for him? Just like, oh, you know, let me show him love because, you know, I don't want to say he's new to Cameroon because he was born there. It's just like, okay, let me come introduce him to the crowd. Like, oh, you know, this, and that.
Right.
But if Mr. Leo come to, you know, MD right now, Reflex will come out there like, oh, this Mr. Leo, this is the OG, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah, show him love. That way people will want to listen to him more because Reflex is reflected, like he's respected in the DMV.
Right.
So we don't get that same respect from them. And it's kind of like, all right, y'all, like, what's going to give? At some point, some's got to, you feel me? So,
I mean, would you say that goes to you know, all the Cameroonians in the DMV right now or in the diaspora, for example, you know, to support that local artists here in America?
Most definitely. And I think they do to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I think they do, but we need a little bit more than just our local support. You feel me? If there's 7 of us in this room right now, and my bad, I keep using you as an example. If there's 7 of us in this room right now, we listen to Reflex mixtape.
Is that hat, man?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man. My dad already fried me with his hat. Yo.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you. But now I'm just saying, if there's 7 of us in here, right? We listen to Flex tape. It's our job as 7 Cameroonians to take that tape and spread it out.
Facts.
If we don't, then what's our point? That's how I feel about the Cameroonians back home. Like, if you hear music, don't hit me in the DMs and say, oh, I think this song is dope. Share it. Let the world know it's dope. You feel me? Because we would do that here in the diaspora.
Most
you feel me? If Reflex drop a song, Kimbo, Detox, Breezy, you know, and so on and so forth. If they drop a song and it's dope, we'll share it like, yo, this song is dope. Y'all go check it out. We'll send it to the DJs like, yo, put this in the mix. But they're not doing that for us back home.
That's true, man.
If
I want to hear what he thinks.
What's the question again?
like, you know, so how can artists here break back home and like vice versa? When they come, you know, so you like, yo, let me go DJ at the event. You rushing behind them, or you just like, nah, I'm cool in it. They gonna hit me up if they want to hit me up.
Back home, well, for me, not an artist, they're gonna hit me up when they hit me up. But as an artist, it's like, okay, back home, it's like, I feel like they want to be where we at, but they don't know that we up here don't got it as they do. Like, they feel like, oh, they in America, we don't. And I personally don't feel like, I don't think some of our artists share those songs to people back home. Like, if they see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. Because at the end of the day, we're here. We want people here. Like, I'm probably gonna do a show in Cameroon once, but I'm gonna do like 6-7 shows here. So here's more important. Meanwhile, them back home, it's like, I want them to know my music. I don't care about here. I want them, because at the end of the day, when you come here, you make more money.
Right.
So that's where it's all wrong, and that's where it's like we can't all grow, because it's like, okay, I'm not gonna open up for Reflex, but if I come to America, that's a Reflex town. So I want him to open up for me, because I know he got people that are gonna come out, and because other people play my music, and like I'm in Cameroon and they're in America, like it's Cameroon and America. Like, I'm going to Africa to do a show. No, I'm coming to America to do the show. Okay, yeah, he's coming to America to do a show. But if you're going back home, unless you've built like a certain, you have like built your fans to a certain length, it's like back home. First of all, they're gonna ask us to open for them. So, which is why when artists come here, I don't know why they have us open for them.
Yeah.
Like, you're coming.
When I went home
here.
to do a media tour, they wanted me to open up for Mike Monster. And that's when he had one hit. Like that's no shot. It was just
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Did you take it?
I was gonna do it, but they had to protest, so they shut the joint down.
Like,
all my events got shut down.
Saying, like, but at the end of the day, like, this is my town. This is my city. It's like, okay, I'm a DJ and you a guest DJ, and you come to my club where I work at, and you want to DJ at 2:30 and want me to DJ at 10. No, it's not happening.
Right.
Exactly.
So,
Home advantage.
Yeah, you're going to DJ at 10, and if I want you to get on at 2:30, then you get on at 2:30.
Dang.
So
They're not getting on at 2:30.
so
Yo, what would it take to bring an artist like Jovi here? Like, you know, I'm talking from the scratch, not like they're already taking a trip here, and you're like, oh, they're here. Let me do it. Let me put an event together. It's like, yo,
From
scratch.
Yeah.
I don't think Jovi's gonna pull a crowd here.
No, he was just
I
saying.
beg to
He just used
disagree.
Jovi as an example. That
like,
was like.
I don't think.
Let's just say, Mr.
Now, why you think that?
My guy Scope, for
why
example.
you think
Mr.
Jovi
Easy.
ain't gonna pull a crowd here?
People would think Jovi's like, let's say, who can I use? Two-Face.
Well, hold on.
Not
Yeah,
like
wait a
just
minute.
an example. Like, people would think like, okay, Jovi in Cameroon. Like, okay, if Two-Face comes here at any time, he's gonna pull a crowd.
Right.
Jovi's like one of the people who started Cameroon music. Like,
Yeah, facts.
one of them. Like, if anywhere, it's everybody wanted to rap like Jovi.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted, like, he was. I personally, his last album,
Here it is.
I enjoyed Breezy's album more than Jovi's.
Facts.
Like,
This is album itself.
that's
Like,
how.
Let me put it to you this way, right? Like, let me go to Nigerian artists for a second. Why is it that Wizkid can sell out Echo Stage and Davido does Bliss?
Because Davido will come here 20 times and Wizkid will come here 3 times.
That's why I feel like Jovi would sell out Echo Stage versus another Cameroonian artist making an appearance at a club.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Let me
Before
ask you a
you-
question
before you
before you. Okay, let me ask you a question. So, why is it that Mr. Leo can sell out excess and Mogasco can fill out Congress?
Because he always here. I'm just
No, the thing of that is, I gotta come at the promoters from Mogasco.
But it's the same promoters.
No, it wasn't.
It's the same promoters.
No, it wasn't. Don't want a name call, but no, it wasn't. But the thing about that is like when I see you over and over and over and over and over again, you're regular to me. Everybody's been trying to get Jovi down here. Everybody. And
Yeah, back in the day when he was doing the Pequot and all them stuff. But now,
even now,
I'm trying to tell you, if you bring Jovi by himself now,
Jovi ain't gonna sell
Jovi
out
is
now.
not selling out Congress.
What?
Nah, he not.
Oh, y'all are bugging. Y'all forget it. It's
telling
like
you.
Jovi's not just known in Cameroon. Like people
Where-
always say, "Oh,
where?
Jovi tours Africa, bro." Just because
Where
Jovi
out
doesn't
of
come.
Africa is
Where?
it known? Where out of
What?
Africa?
Jovi was just in
Gabon?
Benin the other day.
Gabon.
Wait, where out of
Yeah.
Africa is
Yeah.
it known? Where out of Africa?
We're out of Africa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what would it take though to bring? Forget Jovi. Any artist from scratch. You know what I mean?
Bring any artist from scratch. Location.
And guts.
You feel me? Because
Because it's money.
once you find sponsors, location.
I hear they be wanting like, you know what I'm saying, like for you to put them in a hotel, buy them clothes.
It's outrageous what these.
Wouldn't you
Buy
want
them
that?
clothes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want
They're
that?
not bringing their own clothes.
What?
Wouldn't you want that?
Yo,
You
that-
like,
yo,
you
bruh,
taking
if
them to
pay my
Pentagon
flight
City Mall.
and I got a
Man, forget
location
that.
and I know it's
Forget
gonna
that.
sell out, I'm coming. Like, don't forget that clothes like that.
How would you know if you're gonna sell out?
First of all, it gotta be like, because when I do shows, some like depending on I just did a show this afternoon. When he hit me up, I was like, "What's the least amount of people that's gonna be there?" He said 40. I said, "All right," because I'm not, I'm not prideful. I would do a show if there's 3 people in the room, but it's VOA, by the way. When they hit me up, I was like, "I need at least 40 people for me to say yeah." He was like, 40 people gonna be there at least. When I showed up, it was 100, even more. So this are the kind of things that I put in mind. You know what I mean? If I'm like Jovi level, I'm gonna be like, promote this joint. When you got 1,000, then I'm coming. I'm not just gonna say yeah off like, "Oh, I hit you up."
Man, the Joker thing is, I mean, it can't. I don't really see it because of the arrogance, man. Like
The arrogance plays a good.
arrogance, like it just,
Arrogance from who? Jovi?
yeah, it just turns a lot of people off, man.
I mean,
Like,
he's-
you know,
You gotta I mean, I can defend him on that part. Like he's not a singer. Like Jovi's not a singer.
I don't think he has anything to prove to anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah.
doesn't.
Man.
He doesn't.
Right,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
that's
He
what I'm
doesn't.
saying. So
but at the
it's
same
like-
time, like you have to, be calm with people.
Understand?
I can't use the word. Like, I'm looking for the word.
We're
like-
people's people.
it's
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like, you know, the type of
okay,
thing.
okay. It's like I'm gonna use American artists. It's like okay, Chief Keef.
Oh man.
Like he's not calm, but he's an artist. That's him. Like he's gonna sell out regardless of where he goes. If people want to see Chief Keef, they're gonna come see Chief Keef. But I feel like Jovi, like
I mean, we're not used to that.
I'd rather-
Now, matters that
lifestyle.
even if you take it a level up from like Chief
he's a
Keef,
gangster basically.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
Like, that's
bigger. It's
him.
bigger than him just being a gangster. If you want to book Drake and Drake tell you I cost 1.6 million, there's no negotiating to that
Man,
price.
that's
he
Drake,
can get
man.
another. No, I'm just saying that's how Jovi feels about himself. It's kind of like, oh, my price is this.
Right.
If you can't pay it, bye. I'm not gonna. You feel me? I can get another show for that price. You feel
Not
me?
here.
I mean,
You need to drop something.
Jovi,
Like,
man.
if you out for that long, you need to make
come
people
out
Man,
and
all
wanna
right,
come
yeah,
see
yeah.
you.
all right.
bro.
Let me
I
ask you.
remember- I
Let me ask you a
remember-
real question. Stanley Eno and Jovi. If they say, hold up. If they say a concert right now for Stanley and Jovi, yeah, I mean, like it's not
Try
no
that.
comparison, but in terms of pulling a crowd, who will pull a crowd?
Jovi.
Jovi, man.
You think so?
Stanley.
You think so?
What? Stanley just
Don't get
came
me wrong.
here and had 10 people in Stonefish.
That's what? No, he didn't.
I'm
Yes,
talking
he
about
did.
right now.
This was this 2007
And
show.
I opened for that
He was
joint.
in that
I
show.
The
opened.
show was on Sunday. And
people.
He
the show
doesn't.
was on
Joe,
Sunday.
it doesn't matter.
Nobody goes out on Sunday.
Like it doesn't matter. Stanley Eno, like I feel like Stanley Eno, he hustles.
But let
Right.
me
He
ask you
also,
this though,
like-
like, what would it take for, you know what I'm saying, like, let's branch it out, Cameroon, or I don't know if y'all pay it to Botswana, whatever other artists, or like, what would it take for people here to like make half a billy? Like this dude made half a billy
Who
on
that?
it,
Davido.
Davido.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's it gonna take, man?
Like to do a tour like he did. Like
Not a tour,
like
just
show?
do a big old show like that, make some money.
bro.
Unity.
It takes hits, man.
Like
Hits
most of them,
upon
if you
hits.
realize most of them, okay, for example, like I have never seen Panchak do a song with Leo, or I've not seen like Magasco do a. I don't think I've heard a song with Magasco and Leo. Like we don't.
Unity now.
No, it's not there. Like we don't collaborate at all. Like not one. Like the French are the French, the English are the English, and now it's gotten to a point where if you English and you don't sing in French, you don't get views. Like it has to be French in there. You do not get views.
Dang.
So it's just like
And that's crazy, man.
that's just how we are. That's just how Cameroon is.
For us
It's
to get a show like that, you gotta think about it. You know, like when Davido did the last show in Nigeria, Wizkid came out.
He brought out more hits. He brought out OGs.
Everybody.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like you need that unity.
I mean, I think they're trying to do one here this summer. I don't know what the artists are, but I think
The Nigerians?
No,
Oh, Crif?
Cameroon. I think Crif is trying to do one in July.
yeah, at the
It's
Fillmore.
like at the Fillmore. It's like I think
That's dope.
8 to 9 Cameroon artists. I don't know who they are, but
Yeah, I got that here first, man. Start getting me the podcast.
yeah,
Okay.
made it. I think it's like made in 237 or something like that.
Yes, sir.
yeah, something
in
like
line,
that.
Something in that line. But
It's I
Shout
feel
out
like
Crif,
it's going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not gonna make a meal, or probably. not gonna make
it's
that
a hell
much.
of a start, though. It's
But-
a hell of a
It's a hell
start.
of a start.
If what they need to do, and like what I've told them is like, okay, don't attract Cameroonians. Like don't do that. Attract other countries. Like that's what you want to do for a show like that.
How exactly can they
Because
do that?
I do that with my music. I get heat for it. Like my album, Cass was like, "Why you use so many Nigerian words?" I'm like, "Yeah, anyway."
I mean,
Like,
but not just to
You
build
want
like
because
how
we
can
already know the
attract more?
music. You feel me?
Bro.
Like we already know the music. We already hear the music. We know the music.
Understandable.
But we need other people. We don't only need Stanley Eno to go with Mr. Easy and Davido. Like we need Mr. Leo to go to Nigeria, South Africa. Like that's the only way that is going to happen if basically they reach out to other countries, like attract other countries to Cameroon music. That's honestly the reason why I'm doing the mixtape, because it's like, okay, I could play Mr. Leo, you probably know all of it. But if I play Mr. Leo Nigerian, probably only know Jamais Jamais. That's it. Because every DJ plays it like 20 times when he came out. Or because Mr. Leo just did a show. But if you attract other countries to Cameroon music, that's the only way we're going to grow. Because we don't support our own. So let someone else do it.
Do you think they're not attracting other countries because of their pride, how they carry themselves?
Nah, I mean, I don't
Some of these
so.
artists are so modest. Like
I don't even
Yeah, like-
I don't even say this
Like
as
Panchak, he's a cool dude.
towards
Yeah, he
I don't
was.
even say towards like artists, like people in general, like just plain the
Maybe
just,
our market is just young. They just
I mean,
need
it's not.
time.
I'm not talking about the artists per se, but they have a management team around them.
yeah. I
You
mean,
know
you
what I
can
mean?
always
And-
pay Davido $100,000 to do a song. He will do it and go sit down. He probably won't even tweet it. But that's not what we want.
Right.
We want the followers of Davido, not Davido, but his followers. So it's
That's
like
facts.
that's what we need for real. Because Cameroonians, we're gonna play it in the house, listen to it, play it in the car driving. But if we're in a gathering, like if 2 or 3 people sing together and they all South Africans or Ivory Coast, we're not gonna play it. We're gonna play something else, and that's what we need.
That's true.
What y'all working on, man? What are you working on next? I mean, I feel like you're always working. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm always working. But right now I'm looking for a new home for you know.
You get married?
Not now, but
How you say it like that, man? You're like,
no, because he said, what are you working on? He said you getting married. I'm like,
Because he said looking for a
like
new
that joke
home. Like,
vexed
you
you.
know?
Like that question vexed you.
Nah,
man.
none of that. It's just, I mean, I've really like stepped back from promoting at clubs for a while, so it's kind of like, yeah, I'm looking for a new permanent home where I could.
Baby showers.
Yeah, that might be the move, man. That's where people come to show off for real.
Bruh, like babies is popping out here.
Yeah,
Like,
that might be the move. But now
Yeah,
I'm looking
man.
for a new home, and I'm planning an event.
where was your old home? Like, where was your old spot? Stonefish?
I did Stonefish. I've done a lot of places, man. A lot
Still
of
owe
places.
me money from Evan Gotti.
I got an idea for y'all, man. Cause like, you know what I'm saying, I want to see my brother shine. I want to see my brother secure the bag. Like,
Always.
you're a promoter. I don't know what your relationship is like. I know y'all like each other. You're a promoter. You a DJ. Yeah, I gotta open the lounge or something.
Nah,
Why not?
not in DMV.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not in the DMV?
It's okay. For
gotta
example,
realize-
just drive down Silver Spring. It's like
Oh yeah, this
6
ton.
you
Yeah,
can go
yeah,
to.
yeah.
So it's like you won't. I can open it. My friends gonna come 6 to 10, 11. They're gonna leave and go to Stonefish or golf or whatever. Like
Opening a lounge is hectic.
So
I open the after spot before I open the club.
Yeah. Man, I hear it. Like it's in, my headphones are just sounding very sorrowful, man. It's like
I mean, it's not something that's far fetched. It's just like right now it's unrealistic because it's kind of like you think about it. A club like Bliss, they got radio promo, they got this, they got that, they got this.
Wait, where's Bliss?
Bliss is in DC.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of like to open the club, and you gotta realize before Stonefish closed, before Stonefish became anything, it took 7 years for it to get there.
Right.
7 years from now, you probably be like 91. You feel me? So it's kind of like we don't really got that much time. So it's kind of like I feel like our missions are similar. It's kind of like let's change the industry. Let's change this market a little bit.
I feel him on that after party spot though. Like does that new jump over there? I forget what it's called. Is it Bonavista or whatever? No, Bonneberry.
There's too many after parties.
Dude, that I mean, no, the setting in that spot though. It's rooms upon rooms, man.
It's like 20 of them now. It's like probably 10. Yeah. At first it was their place. I stay in.
I stay out.
But at first it was their place, and then. But the thing about the after spot is you gotta be able to control the people you bring in, because it's like, for example, the place closed down because I think someone got stabbed or something.
Sheesh.
So it's like people are already at 100 coming there.
Mm-hmm.
So and then they'll come in to drink more.
Right.
So it's like I open the after spot before a club, honestly. But
when's the mixtape drop? The mix dropping.
I actually just did it today, so I don't like. I still have to.
Let me get the exclusive. Man.
I got to do some tweaking and I had to add some stuff and take out some stuff. But I actually, literally, just did it this afternoon. I was supposed to drive a long time ago. I'd be busy, man. Like,
who's the top 3 artists on that mix?
The top 3 artists on that mix, I would say. Mr.
Nah, don't wait, hold up. That's good. I don't want, you gonna put
question.
That's a tricky question.
Nah, I mean I can answer.
I'm looking at him
I can answer it.
I'm like, you
No,
gonna
it's
answer
a plain question.
You mean with
It's just a
the most
question.
songs, right?
Yeah, the most songs.
I can guess that top.
The most songs.
Okay, go ahead. Take a guess.
You sure you won't answer that, dude?
Yeah,
No, wait.
I
I'll answer it.
I could take a
Because I mean, I'll answer for the reason
I'm trying to
being
save
like,
you.
I'll answer for the reason being like, okay, it might be that now, but it probably won't be when I actually drop it.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
like I said, I still got this in
Okay.
But for what I did
For
right now,
right
take
now,
a guess.
yeah.
I mean, only because I know you support your people and you support your team so hard. I can guess like a Kimbo, a Detox, and Mr. Leo top 3.
He's like,
Actually, for the amount of songs, nah. You got like
Hey, shout out to Kima, by the way. Y'all
You
killed
got-
that show.
I
Y'all
got-
killed
I
that
got-
show, yeah.
Kimbo, Loco, and it's a spot because if you listen to it, it's like you listen to like how I made it. It's like I mixed in like Reflex and Detox, and I mixed it in. But then there's some stuff at the end that I personally fell in love with when it was made, but it was never promoted. From Reflex, Kimbo, Detox.
I was just about to talk about that. I'm like, dude, y'all made a great song, but
Hey, Detox,
holding on to
Detox is watching right now. Tell him.
holding on to it, like, what's
He
up
wa-
with
he
that,
watching
man?
right now,
Like that
like,
joint came on Barack's thing, man. I
Detox is-
felt like y'all was gonna drop it, but y'all still holding on to it. What's up?
Hey,
with
my
that?
song.
What song?
I'm just glad to be featured
that,
on it.
that one. What's the title of the song? Y'all got a title for
I
it?
Need You, something like that.
In My Life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
that
need-
track, man. That
I
song,
feel like
man.
I Need You
Nah,
is a track that we should hold on to. This is why you gotta drop songs at the right time. If you drop songs at the
Nah, I Need You should have been dropped.
Bruh.
understandable,
The
but
sound is gonna fade.
the sound is not gonna fade. This is why. Hear me out. Like there's songs you drop during cuffing season. There's songs you drop in the summer. and there's songs you drop like whatever.
Your face. It's like that.
But it was in the summer when they made the song though.
It was in the summer when they
And they
made
performed that song.
and they
The same
performed
day
it.
we made it. That
Cool.
joint was hot.
Understandable, but in order to drop that kind of song, that song has so much power. It got yeah, like it has so much firepower behind it, from T-Clef to Kimbo, Tox, you feel me, Duke. You gotta put so much behind that song to make sure it goes somewhere. It shouldn't be one of those songs you just drop on
Drop it,
YouTube and it's done.
Yeah.
You feel me? We talk about tracks like that all the time. With
But I feel like that's how it happens, though.
nah, for songs like this, you have to plan it out. You
How
gotta-
long did we promote Less More? We still promote Less More till today.
Well, understandable, but you gotta understand it's like a different vibe. When you get, it's kind of like getting the firepowers of Nigeria in one song. You feel me? You're not just gonna drop that song. You gotta have a marketing plan behind dropping it to make sure it goes somewhere.
Does
to make sure
T-Shock even have that song still?
Yeah.
'Cause I heard he
hope-
lost his
yeah.
all
I hope
his,
you're right.
his song.
I got it. I played
I
it.
hope you're
I played
right.
it at the house party.
The reason why I say
I
that's
have it.
because
I'm not losing that song.
Oh, I ain't never losing that joint. I'm
Man.
performing it. I performed
where
it
you got
today
that
too.
thing, your hard drive?
Yeah, I have it in my hard drive on my computer.
I gotta
They
find a
ever
way.
lose
I gotta
all their
find a way
music.
to hack your
I got it.
hard
I
drive.
can give it
You
to
have
you.
it?
Yeah.
man.
I
need that
performed it
song,
today.
man. I need that song, fam.
Somebody
I
said
need that
Malox.
song.
Somebody watching right now said put Malox on your mix. Malox the Viber.
I gotta find it. They gotta send it to me.
All right.
Like I don't reach out to people to get songs. Like I don't do that no more, because sometimes like I'll reach out to you and you take your sweet time. Like for example, DMV to the World. It was a mixtape where I was supposed to do with just artists from the DMV from all over.
Had to change.
Like, but then it's like I reached out to everybody, and till today, I still haven't got some songs. But then when I drop it, oh, you ain't playing my song. But I sent you an email, and you said, okay, I got you, and I still haven't got it.
Right. Man, let me just shout out 237 Exclusive while we at it, man.
Yes,
Because, you know, that platform was created solely to play Cameroon 237 music exclusively. But because of, you know, stuff like what you just said, you know, Homeboy decided to open it up for Africa, you know, at large and stuff. And I don't know what it is with, you know, our people. Somebody trying to hold your hand, you know, to pull you up the ladder. But you solely decide to stay down there. Like, what kind of mentality is that?
Man, shout out to Don, man. He doing good things, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
man. But Detox, man, you got to release that song, man.
Tox, hold on to it.
Hold on to it.
Give me that call for it, bro. Hold on to it.
I felt like when they recorded that song, they all had that vibe in them to promote this thing, man. Once Detox had released this thing, probably he might be working on some project, or the other artists might be working on some project. They can't really get together like that on this. And he gonna
The
be
thing about it is that's not even the only song. Like these boys have
Right.
music,
Detox got tracks for days.
like music, like,
Kimbo got tracks for
like
days.
crazy stuff. Where I'm like, why is this still sitting in your computer?
Right.
It's like I'm just never gonna release it.
Like
Right.
I
Why?
said, yo, it's bigger than just these days. You cannot just release music like that.
man. Shout out to Detox, man. Yo, that kid. Yo, my bad. Oh, shout out that kid, man. He got talent. Hey, if, you know, most of y'all listening, y'all don't know. You know, go on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you stream your music.
Detox got one song out,
You know,
man. That's why I'm mad at Detox,
Oh
man.
nah, he's Detox. I could tell y'all for a fact, Detox and Kimbo. Watch
No,
out
nah,
for
I'm
them.
hip.
I still need my drops, Detox.
Oh, nah, this gonna be the year that, you feel me, I feel like they're really gonna
Yeah.
come out, you know, show face to the world. You know, they personally was taking time to, you know, study the,
I think
the
the
market,
CFE2 coming out.
Oh shoot,
I leaked it. You can find me as
we
a
get all
DJ
kind of
if you
leaks on
yeah, I mean, CFE2 will be coming out this year.
want. From what I heard,
Cameroon's finest export, by the way.
Yeah,
Wow.
but
Kimbo.
that's not Kimbo's only project coming out this year though. So
Sheesh.
let's just, you know, keep eyes.
it's a bunch of surprises coming out.
Yeah, so
Like
Yeah.
I can't say because it's not my project,
Mhm.
but I'm actually looking forward to it.
it's gonna be a tough year. That's all I can
It's
say.
gonna be a long year. I think it's gonna be more than 12 months this year.
Yeah, it's
It
gonna
don't feel
be
that long.
It's gonna be more than
So
12.
definitely, y'all gonna get that track y'all wanted this year.
I want to
For-
see
for a
competition,
fact.
man.
I'm gonna make a track too.
I want to see competition.
Oh, the
like,
competition.
Healthy,
will be-
healthy
yeah,
jump,
healthy,
healthy
yeah.
jump.
You know, I want
not
all the
even
DMV
no
artists
healthy
to go
competition.
to-
I
go
want
at it.
competition. Not beef.
Not beef,
I,
like
I want somebody to come out and
Like
say,
video.
"I'm that top spot," and
Yeah.
go claim it. You feel me? I feel like when somebody say that, everybody's gonna work harder.
Because everybody's scared to take the top.
Kimbo already said he the king. I watched his interview
Yeah.
on Tory Day.
Yeah.
I'm like, you ain't no king, bro. I'm dropping a video next week, boy. I'm dropping a video next week. I'm just kidding. I love Kimbo, man.
No,
So
no, no. I mean, to me personally, if you go take it, You feel me?
Bro, I'm coming.
Go take it.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? Your EP.
Shameless
is
plug.
phenomenal.
Yeah, good.
While we at it, right? While we at it, can we define who? I mean, like what the criteria is to be the king? In our, four of us sitting right here, in our view, what does it take to be the king?
The king of what? The game?
The game,
Quality,
music,
consistency, and grind.
music.
That's it.
Yeah. What he said, and on top of that, you gotta be in touch with your fan base.
Yeah.
If you have quality, consistency, and hard work and all of that with no fan base,
That's fact.
you're a basement rapper.
And that's what Kimbo and Detox, like, that's my number one problem. Because, like, first of all, Kimbo, I think he's a grandpa. And he blows my life for that. Because it's like, okay, if you're an artist, yeah, you might not like going out, but you have to sometimes, like, once or twice a month, just pop out the club and like go to different clubs and let people hear music. Like, we don't have to only be the people playing music. The people here that know Kimbo, DJs, but it's like we
don't see you.
We don't see you.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just keep playing your songs and playing your songs and playing your songs, and you can't come to the club one day and just be like, "Yo, good luck. Here's $20." Like, stuff like that matters, but most people don't realize that.
Yeah.
And it's just like you have to step out of your comfort zone. It's just, if you want to be king, like, you have to step out and go somewhere. Like, even for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just sit there.
Yeah.
Let people know that, yeah, I'm
That's
here.
that guy.
Your song is played, and you roll out. And you go
Kimbo,
home.
this is Mulukuku's way to tell you to drop CFE too, man. He tired of you not doing music.
Nah, I feel like Mulukuku was talking to me right there.
Even him,
Game
like,
straight.
when
Nah,
he
Flex, I don't even talk to Flex on that
when he
topic.
was dropping his stuff, it's like he wants to do the launch for his album. It's like, okay, yeah, but are you sure you're gonna come?
No, when I saw the flyer, I'm like, Reflex is really doing this? It's gonna happen, right?
Even the 20th May show, I didn't think he was gonna show up. Honestly,
Not that I didn't think. I kind of knew he wasn't going to show
so it's just like, yeah, some of us stay out. Like,
Got you, a DJ.
we
Sleep
out
in the club.
every weekend.
I'm married, man. I stay home.
Hey, man. We running out of time. You working on the ASA show?
Yes, it's actually not my show, but I'm DJing for the show. It's ABL Live, right? Yeah, ABL Live. It's a radio station. Actually, my soccer coach from community college back in the days, he has a radio station called ABL Live, where it has different talk shows on it. So he has a fan base of, like, let's say 25 and up, but he's trying to expand his stuff. So he's trying to, like, reach out to, like, college and younger crowds. Like, hey, you can always tune in here. They have a channel, they have YouTube, they have Instagram, they have Facebook, where they do different shows, different days. Like Wednesdays, they have a talk show. Friday, they have, like, where they play music. I'm actually trying to get Thursdays where I play international music. It's just basically not just music from Nigeria. I mean, he's Nigerian, so the Friday show they play mostly Nigerian music, but I'm trying to come in where I play music from all over, like Zimbabwe, Kimosabi.
I start with Zimbabwe
Because they have tracks from Tony.
I don't know not one Zimbabwe song.
Exactly, but they do though.
Yeah,
like they do.
What?
Just remember listening to some weird
You
stuff.
drop some Zimbabwe
Southern
song
Africa-
in the club.
South African house
have
is
a lot of
popping.
music.
Yeah, I mean,
They have
just
a
the
lot of
Southern
music.
African, like the Southern African section of
Shout out
Africa,
Nasty
man.
So that's
Man,
going,
SSC's nasty.
that's going to be under.
crazy.
Yo, that boy crazy.
Yeah, he's nasty.
That's going to be in the 27th. It's at Bowie State, and then the after party is going to be at Hampton Conference Center. It's going to be crazy. I'm gonna try to
Stay sober.
stay so. You took the.
How much are
words out my mouth.
tables and bottles and all whatnot?
Oh, so yeah, we do. I don't think.
Look
we're
at the
gonna do
flyer.
that.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
bet,
all
bet,
the
bet,
information
bet,
is
bet.
on their
Yeah.
on their
Yeah,
page
if
as
you
far as
just
tickets go.
follow me or at DJ Mulukuku. Everything's on my page. I have the link for tickets. I think they have discount tickets right now. So it's going to be crazy. If you college, they still accepting. If you know how to dance, they still accepting schools.
Yeah, that's actually a dance competition between all the ASAs.
Yeah, it's a large amount of money. It's more than gas money.
Oh yeah.
So they have.
And those discounted tickets only for a limited time. So do make sure you go cop them now. Don't wait till last minute. They're gonna tax you at the door.
Where can you find these tickets again?
It's on Eventbrite, but you can just follow me or you can go to ABL Live. I think I said it right.
Afrobeats Live, yeah.
Yeah,
Afrobeat
Live.
Yeah.
If you go on AfrobeatLife.com or Afrobeat Life on Instagram, there's a link on there where you can get the ticket.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. Man, we run out of time, man. We can talk to this brothers for forever.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Appreciate y'all coming through, man.
We need Revolt TV to introduce a Afrobeat section to Revolt TV.
That's
man.
facts.
Oh yeah, definitely.
DJ Mulukuku by the headline. He about to spearhead that.
Yeah. You should, man.
Nah,
You
man.
should.
Let them know where they can reach out, man.
Go ahead, bro.
For me, well, on Facebook, you can hear me. You can meet me at Dominique DJ Mulukuku at Taps. On Instagram, I'm at DJ Mulukuku. Snapchat, Black_Ozil, because I'm the greatest player in the world. You can't take that away from me. I run Maryland when it comes to soccer.
Arsenal fan.
And right now, Friday nights, if you're not doing anything, I'll be at Congress Lounge downtown Silver Spring, off New Hampshire.
Pull up.
Saturdays, I'm all over the place, so don't hit me up on Saturdays unless you're really trying to dance your butt off.
Oh yeah.
That's basically it.
BossLife.
Oh yeah, I mean you can see me on any form of social media. I'm at Expect Greatness on any form of social media. You can see me on there. And I got some stuff in the works, so just follow my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, anything. You keep you updated.
Man, AK, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's have these brothers back sometime, man.
Most definitely.
You gonna hit up one of the parties?
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, yeah,
Why not?
anytime.
Why not?
DJ Mulukuku DJ my next party.
Yeah, man. I heard it.
I'm gonna get BossLife to promote that joint.
Oh yeah, we on
Hopefully
Are you gonna show up?
Hopefully you don't flop. Hey man, it's stuck in the middle.
It's 2018.
You say you gonna show up?
No
You
more
gonna show
flop
up?
parties.
I'm gonna be there.
Hopefully.
Reflex gonna come at 12 and leave at 12:30.
After my set.
12:15, he out of it.
Nah, that joint was lit though. Appreciate y'all, man. My release party was
I
lit.
feel like he stayed because of Yen. I feel like he would have left and Detox, because Detox show up, so he stayed longer. I feel like he would have left.
Yeah, I ain't seen Detox in a minute, so I was like, dang, that's my brother.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me hang.
Such a
Plus, come on, man. Plus,
To talk about that show, I'm gonna give it to you. I didn't know you were that good of a performer till that day. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got on stage, your crowd interaction was just
I made him look good.
boy.
and you know what? Now, I appreciate y'all too, because that's like the first time I did a show like that.
Yeah.
So he coached me before, so it was, it was dope.
But I feel like your crowd, and I was standing right there next to you. Your crowd interaction was like that, and it kind of, you feel me? After the show, people that they knew that I knew you, they'll hit me out. Oh, what was that? I'm like, oh, go check it out. So definitely, you did your thing that night, man.
Appreciate that.
Who was that cat after this guy though?
Yeah.
I have to apologize for that. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like we have to perform. They're Cameroonians called Maniac. So it's just like they were supposed to go. First of all, I didn't know they were coming. And then when they showed up, the other DJ, because apparently there was a party that night. So I wanted to move his event to another night, but he was like, no, I already told so many people about it. And communication was bad between the owner of the club and the people having that original party. So it was like, okay, we'll just merge it in. So I guess they were supposed to perform for that party, but then they showed up late. So I was like, okay, if they don't go now, they're not going no more. So they went outside. I thought they left. And I was like, okay, good. Reflex can just go. And after Reflex went, they came back in. I guess they were playing games or whatever. And then I was like, you know what? It's whatever. Just let them do what they got to do. I didn't want to I cut their songs off. I felt bad, but then again, I didn't. Because I told y'all to come early and you didn't. So.
Translation: I shut that joint down.
Oh yes.
So it was just like everybody was at 100, and then they just brought it down.
Yeah.
Man, I was still ahead of a show though,
Yes, sir.
It was, sure, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody watching on Facebook Live, man. Y'all brothers come back. Love having y'all.
Yeah, man.
Anytime.
Yes, sir.
Anytime, just let us know. We'll be back.
You gotta give me.
There's a
you gotta give
debate here. We gotta
finish.
Yeah, we gotta finish, man. So we
Oh,
gotta pick a
man.
date to finish this debate between both of y'all. You know, I see this debate, man. We gotta finish it,
That debate might be a 3-hour.
It's,
conversation.
yeah, like it's not. I don't think it's gonna end,
Bruh.
Yeah.
This
We got
this
time.
one will be exclusive,
All right, whenever,
unlimited recording.
We got time.
yeah, whenever y'all ready, just let us
most
know.
def-
But
most
you know,
def- most
definitely
I'm,
thank you.
I'm
guys
camera
for having
shy, so you gotta give me a long heads up. Like,
Look
you
at this
gotta
guy.
You gotta let me know.
Super
Like,
Give you the questions in advance.
yeah, like let me know. Like, give me a warning.
Nah, but definitely thank you guys for having us on here, man.
Nah, I
Definitely
appreciate it,
been a
man. Y'all
pleasure.
got to sign the
Anytime,
board too.
anytime.
Hey.
Oh,
Wow,
Reflex, let
I
him
gotta
know.
sign the board.
Yes,
that was
sir.
the first thing I asked when I got in.
Hey, man, it's Stuck In with the podcast.
Yeah, we out.
We
man.
out.
Of course.